In the tapestry of human history, there are few figures who stand as giants, whose deeds echo through the corridors of time, shaping the destiny of nations and the beliefs of billions. Among them, one name shines with an undimmed brilliance, a name synonymous with greatness, with compassion, with revolution. This is the story of a man who rose from the sands of Arabia to become a beacon of light for all humanity. A man whose every word, every action, resonates with wisdom and grace. This is the story of why he is not just great, but truly incomparable. This is the story of Prophet Muhammad. Certainly. Here's a condensed version of the story of Prophet Muhammad and the importance of his message in Islam. In the 7th century, amidst the sands of Arabia, emerged a figure whose teachings would reshape the course of history. Born in Mecca around 570 AD, Muhammad ibn Abdullah grew up witnessing the injustices and idolatry of his society. At the age of 40, during a period of contemplation in a cave on Mount Hira, Muhammad received the first revelations of the Quran from the angel Gabriel. His message was simple yet profound. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. Muhammad's teachings emphasized monotheism, compassion, and social justice, challenging the prevailing norms of tribalism and inequality. One of the defining aspects of Muhammad's life was his role as a warrior. In the early years of his prophethood, Muhammad faced persecution and opposition from the Quraysh tribe, who controlled Mecca. Despite this, he continued to preach his message of monotheism and social justice. As his followers grew in number, the conflict between Muhammad and the Quraysh escalated, leading to several battles, including the Battle of Badr, the Battle of Uhud, and the Battle of the Trench. Muhammad's leadership during these battles showcased his strategic acumen and his ability to unite disparate tribes under a common cause. His leadership was characterized by wisdom, compassion, and courage. He led by example, often placing himself at the forefront of the battlefield, inspiring his followers with his bravery. It's important to note that Muhammad's military actions were not driven by aggression or conquest, but were instead a response to the threats posed by hostile tribes. His ultimate goal was to establish peace and justice in the region, and he employed warfare as a means of self-defense and protection of his community. Beyond his role as a warrior, Muhammad's legacy also extends to his leadership as a statesman and a community organizer. He laid the foundations for the first Muslim community in Medina, establishing principles of governance, justice, and social welfare that continue to resonate in Islamic teachings today. Muhammad's life and teachings have indeed fascinated the world, inspiring millions of people across centuries and continents. His example as a leader, warrior, and visionary continues to be studied and revered by scholars, historians, and believers alike, making him one of the most influential figures in human history. Despite facing persecution and opposition, Muhammad's unwavering commitment to his message inspired a community of believers who stood united in faith.